to this divisional round. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Try and throw with Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
70, Past the 60.
On 4th down, here's Milton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's an early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation? And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs. But with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Elliott, good on the extra point. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Levante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Freeze! Let's go now. Check. 70. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Campbell on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Right there. Hurt. Come on.
They'll stick with him again. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Get out of the gun is Milton. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Hurts to the air on first down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Eagles 14. Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up second and 11.
Play action. Now it's Milton. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well. To throw, it's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
A huge play for Dallas. 31 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute. It's a reverse. To the pylon. He's in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Dallas.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
That ties the game at 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
No touch that. Trimmer.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A pass complete there to Smith. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
180.
To throw is Hurts. Moving to his right. Well, cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll turn and hand this one off. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score! Jaden Blues. Touchdown, Cowboys. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
yards on the play. And an Eagles.
Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Eagles first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. Rolling right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air again. Hurts. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts now. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check, hurt. Look at my team. Back, the fellow, just ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That is Cooper DeGene in there for the stop. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
At the 39-yard
Hold the ready.
Here's second and 6.
Check, bomb tag. Check, bomb tag. Check. Ready, ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
No lead. Ready. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
To throw, Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
That's another Eagles.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
73.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And an Eagles first down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Headed left, buying time. What a move! He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go check. Pat, bring it. Ready.
Now give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Now Milton. Pass caught left side by Matt. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
19 seconds.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the Cowboys have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
It's It's a gain of 8.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
60 by go.
Here's a run.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring...
And he'll take it on in. No offense. Touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage.
28. Eagles 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 25, here's second and 8.
At the 25-yard line.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. 19. Target.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 46, here's second and 3.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
24 yards.
A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Cowboys.
24-yard gain.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies, and picking up a big gain.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Milton. Rolling to the left. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Try and throw with Milton. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Eagles 31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Tucker. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. From the 38 now, here is 2nd and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Another try, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
18-yard line.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Hurts to the air on first down. He finds Austin with the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
First and goal.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Now, 2nd and goal.
Silver, ready?
Now, Hurts. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
3rd and goal for Hurts. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
38, Cowboys 35. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milton. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
To the air on third down is Milton. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man down the field is Turpin. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.